Alright, the new package is here. So, I have not been taking pre-workout powder for the past 5 years or so. Reason for it is because protein powder makes me want to throw up. Because, I don't know, the whey protein, it's too thick, it's powdery, it coats my mouth, tastes disgusting. Also ruins my appetite, so I don't feel comfortable eating hours after drinking it. Just upsets my stomach. And I don't like it whatsoever. But, I want to buy this for a very long time. I got 4 different flavors. I'm going to try out all of them. This one, strawberry kiwi. This one was sick. This one was half off. It was only $20. It's a lollipop Chubba Bubba. It's the one. These are half a kilo each. So it ends up being about $40 per kilo, which compared to normal whey, it is much more expensive. But for me, and this is coming from a broke bitch, it's still worth it if I'm going to consume this. And I need to start consuming probably some extra protein because I eat so badly. I'm on like a caloric deficit 24/7. Basically every single day. Boom. There. This one is cranberry, raspberry, peach tea. They're very light. Very light. And they are half a kilo each. So this in total, they were $20 each. So $40, $80. Well, actually a little bit more. They were $23 each, I think. I got some free mugs. I guess they're plastic. I don't use plastic mugs. Hey, comes with a shaker ball. There was like a package where you could buy one of these and you got a shaker for free. And then there was a separate one that was just this. They were both on sale. But this with a shaker was like 5% cheaper. So I was like, fuck it. Who cares? I'll just get a bunch of free shakers. They were free, and not just free, these were 5% less than the ones that didn't come with a free shaker. So I got about 8 free shakers. And then some multivitamin pills. It's half filled. Alpha male. It's a million times worse when it has a nasty plastic film. My stomach cannot handle it, and I can't handle it. In fact, when I take those film coated ones, if I take, and I know myself, and this is without exception, about 90% of the time I would say, if I take 3 of those tablets with film covered thing, if I swallow them, I throw up within 10 minutes, without exception. Works every time, 90% of the time. I also got a code, 15% off if you use the gfcode.com. I'm gonna mix this without the shaker thing. It's very finely granular. It's very finely granular. Okay, there is a scoop there. Oh my god, that's a big scoop. I'm not gonna use the the stirring ball, because I want this to be like a fair experiment of mixability without using assistance. Yeah, I don't know how people get. I like the personality of the bottle. I like these. It's very nice for gripping. And I also like that it's fairly slim, so you can hold it without worrying about dropping it. Oof, I see one big problem. It's foaming. That is not good with the foam. Dude, it was down here before. Now it's up here. That is so much foam. That's so much foam. It's 90% foam. It's 90% foam. How am I supposed to try this if it's 90% foam? It's 90% foam. Try and get as little foam as possible. Look. It's 90% foam. Okay, here's the clear whey protein. Okay. The consistency is very, very good. Very good. Like it's not just see-through and thick. Like it's not thick at all. Yeah, it's very good actually. I don't like how, I don't know why it's so much foam. Are you supposed to mix it and then just like leave it and let it set or something? Oh yeah, you are supposed to do. You're supposed to do the exact same thing. It says shake, leave to settle. Okay, fair enough. Okay, it's just so much air trapped in there, but eventually it does go away. I like the taste. It tastes like a watered down strawberry that's been watered too much. Strawberry, kiwi, cranberry, raspberry. I'll take the peach tea. Okay, it might be a weird smell initially, just when opening it. Because it gave me like a wet toilet paper smell. It still does. Okay, well, I think the scoop is at the bottom. This time I'm actually gonna try to mix it with a fork. Take a clean fork. I think in terms of ratio, I think that's a good ratio. Okay, myth busted. Mixing it with a fork, no good. No good, not viable. Look at this. It creates these big chunks. Because it's because it's so dried out. It's such a dried out powder. It's basically waterphobic. Sorry, hydrophobic it's called. Although mixing it without the ball worked perfectly fine. So I think as long as you have a sealed jar or a sealed water bottle, I think it should work fine. Just don't do it with like a fork. But according to the instruction, you're supposed to let it sit. I got a code, so if you purchase something, you get 20 euros for free and 15% off. Oh, I knew I was gonna like that one. That one was very good. Very good. It is a little bit diluted. It's like a little bit too much water. And I can taste that it's a little bit diluted. And it still tastes real good. I like that one a lot. That one is definitely my favorite so far. I could definitely see myself sipping this, like just casually. Without thinking that it's an actual protein powder. It has, one scoop is 25 grams. And it has 20 grams of protein per scoop, which means that it's a high concentration of about 87% protein per gram, like concentration. 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. This one, the Chuba Bubba, I would give that one a 7.5, I think. It was good, but it wasn't anything impressive. Whereas this one was very impressive. Alright, next one. Is this a good adequate amount of water? I mean, I don't really... Listen, I hate people that over follow the instructions. I don't fucking care what the instructions say. I mix it the way I want to mix it. My body, my choice. I'm the one deciding. Fuck off. Where people are like, bro, did you put enough water in there? You have to put 450 milligrams of water. Otherwise what? What happens? Nothing. It's literally nothing. This one is strawberry kiwi. I like strawberry kiwi as a concept. Also, yes, I'm very, very happy with my decision to not buy traditional disgusting protein. I mean, it was either this or nothing. Because I'm never drinking normal whey protein ever again. It does feel like it's leaking. I'm a little bit scared about this one, actually. I'm a little bit scared about this one. Hopefully this one tastes better than it smells. I did not like the smell of it, anyways. The color looks very good. I think it's not a big deal that you have to wait like this for it to settle. Because you only really have to wait for like 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. But I'm wondering if you, for example, shake this and you're like, oh, I have to be on the move or something, and you swing this around or you have it in your backpack walking, will it just never settle and it will just constantly make these bubbles? Protein, it's never something I've cared about. I'm a carb guy myself. I believe in a high carb diet. I like carbs. Makes you feel nice and full. Makes you feel strong in the gym. Makes your muscles feel full. More so, I think, than protein. Although protein is also very important. Typically, I've just thought about it as a secondary thing because, I'm just thinking if I eat, a normal amount, I'll probably get my protein in anyways. But I don't eat a normal amount. I'm on a caloric deficit almost every day. I'm a big man. For you. And this one is a doozy. This one is odd. Typically I love strawberry and kiwi. My favorite gum filled with juice is strawberry and kiwi. This one is weird. And not in a good way. Oh, okay, I can explain how it tastes like. And it's very vivid and it's not good. Okay, first of all, it doesn't taste nasty. There's a big problem here. These flavors do not go well together in this form. It's sweet and it's a strawberry flavor, very similar to this one, but I think this strawberry aspect of it alone is better than this actually, because with this they're trying to do too much. They're trying to mimic this weird lollipop flavor, which is like, I don't know how you would do that in powder form. But this one is odd because it's sweet in the beginning, and first you get the taste of the water, the strawberry, for a few nanoseconds, for maybe like 500 milliseconds. You get a taste of that strawberry, and it's sweet. But then on the way down, you get the sour, a little bitter sourness of the kiwi. Almost like swallowing concentrated lime juice. And it's odd. It's odd because the flavors don't go together. I mean, sometimes it does, but now with this. And it's separate flavors, even though it's mixed. You can't taste the kiwi aspect until half a second or so after, when it goes lower down your tongue. But in the beginning, it's all strawberry and it's sunshine and rainbows until the kiwi hits you. I don't know about this, little bub. I don't know about this, little bub. It's weird. It's like sweet, savory with the strawberry. Half a second later, it's like a teaspoon of lime juice. I would give this one more than I would give the Chubba Bubba, but because this weird, corrosive companionship here, the contrast is too weird to be enjoyable. It's probably the weirdest thing I've ever tasted, I think. So I'm doing it in order here. I would say if you only count the first half a second, this one beats this one. If you count the whole experience, this one's worse. So this one's 9.5. This one was, I'm gonna bump this one up. I said 7.5. I'm gonna give this one 7.8 actually. 7.8. This one, it's just weird. It's weird. It tastes weird. It doesn't even taste nasty. It just tastes weird. The flavors, they're good, but it's weird. Anyways, I'll give this one a 5.2, I think. Cranberry raspberry is the last one. This would be such a good thing to do. The little strip here behind the flavor text should match the color of the shake after mixing. that would be like, wow. That would be wow. That would be like very thoughtful of you. And I thought they did that, but now I'm not too sure actually. I don't think so. You know what I'm gonna say this smells like? And it's very similar with a lot of them. I don't know how much that smell comes from the plastic container. I don't think it's too much, although I'm very sensitive to the smell of plastic and the alteration the plastic bottles seem to be doing on water. At least that's, maybe that's not true. Maybe it's just like, because you initially put your lip straight on the plastic, it just kind of makes you feel like the plastic is having a flavor effect. But maybe it's not. I'm not too sure. Anyways, they all, but this one the most. The smell is the same smell of those plastic film capsules. You know those plastic films when you swallow tablets? When you put those on your tongue and it dissolves a little bit, it makes you want to gag. Tease. Those bubbles look thick. I can't wait anymore. I'm gonna try this, but I'm gonna taste it first, because I'm curious with my theory of if you need to let it settle, but then you're constantly on the move, will it just constantly bubble up over and over again, and you have to have it like, you know, chilled on a counter. I'm gonna take one test sip first. Cranberry raspberry. Never been big on cranberry, but I don't dislike the flavor. That one is very good. The cranberry and raspberry kind of go together, and it's also a very, very, very inoffensive flavor. And probably, unless you count the green tea, and there's a reason for that, it's probably the most refreshing flavor, because it's very refreshing. It kind of cools your mouth, and it's very refreshing. I'm glad the last one was good. I think the reason why this one is probably, it's hard to beat the refreshing nature of the flavor peach tea. I think because typically peach tea or tea itself has properties that is it's cooling to the mouth. And I think the tea itself has like I forgot what it was. It's like mint or like something like that, almost like a menthol type of effect that cools your mouth. Yeah, okay. This is my rating, and this is my weapon. These two kind of poop, kind of bad. I don't think they're doing strawberry any good favors or flavors. Strawberry, no mucho gracias. I feel like strawberry shouldn't be that easy to fuck up. I feel like strawberry should be very easy to make, but maybe not. Maybe a big portion of why strawberries are so good is the natural consistency and just refreshness and the water ratio of a strawberry. Making it like this in powder form might be harder than you think. Anyways, these two are the best flavors. These two, not so much. This one is the worst one. I think I gave this one 5.2. This one I gave 7.8, I think. Peach tea is 9.5. It was amazing. I think the cranberry raspberry, I shall give this 9.15, I think. I don't know if it's a 9.2, and 9.1 is a little bit too low. I'll give it a 9.1.5. And then the peach one wins. Now let's see. Yeah, it does foam up. My experiment is complete. Yeah, it's leaking.